Can pull up the screen. And there we are. Hello, everyone. We are live. All right. We're just gonna wait for everyone to come on in. Ooh, we should probably post the thing on Facebook. Here. All righty. Just waiting for people to jump on in. But in the meantime, if you got any questions about the reboot, of course, we can answer a few early as we're waiting for people to come on in. So, yeah, go right ahead. If you've got a question, shoot away. All right, let's see here. Squee-wee asks, have you found a voice for Vexus or Tuck yet? No, we have not. We're still looking for Vexus and Tuck. So if you have a voice that sounds like Vexus and Tuck, we'd be interested in hearing that voice, by the way. So, RC Streams Incorporated asks, any insight on new/returning villains? You'd have to be a little bit more specific on that. There's plenty of new and returning villains. I don't know what else to say about that, really. Assassin Ninja asks, two-part question here. Are you still taking voice auditions? Yes, we are. If so, how would one go about submitting one for singing? It doesn't really fit into the voice acting category. Well, if you're describing the intro song, we already have the intro song casted. We did kind of treat it as a casting process. We just casted it like we casted all the other voices. So the only songs like that require singing are like the intro, and yeah, that's not really like. And then there's like brief moments where like a character might sing a tune or something, but that's just part of the story. That's not really. So I'd really go, if you want to audition for voice acting, that's fine. I would just go for character acting instead of singing, because we're not a musical, so I mean we don't really judge on singing quality. All right, let's see. Hello. I don't know. YT asks, is anyone from the team going to VidCon? I do not know. I'm not going to VidCon. Possibly. I don't know the plans of all the other teammates. Nick, are you going to VidCon?
What is VidCon?
All right, I would take that as a no. It's a convention that from what I understand, it's a convention where a bunch of YouTubers meet up.
Oh, VidCon! Oh, okay, VidCon.
That's right.
I thought you meant like BitCon.
No, VidCon, VideoCon. video convention.
Oh, okay. I see the point now.
Yeah, it's a YouTube convention thing. Bring back the window. All right. Christian McLaughlin. Oh no, this name again. I'm sorry. I gotta be reminded every month.
Even I can't pronounce it right.
Will there be jokes about how the insurance rates are high due to monster fights? I mean, of course. We wouldn't be a good parody of a superhero genre if we didn't make jokes about high insurance rates. All right. Waiting for more people to join as well.
How far are you in the development? We're doing. You want to ask? You want to answer this question because
sure. What is it? Mental Issues Junior asks, "How far are you into development?" Well, we are trying to wrap up voice acting recordings. And currently, we have another casting call coming up where we're going to do another, we're going to highlight, hey, we need these voices. Come join us so we can finish. And then we're going to hightail it to get our recordings completed. And when we get our recordings completed, we can jump into storyboarding. Well, we've already been storyboarding, but I mean, proper animatics and stuff where we can take those storyboards that we drew and time them to the voices and everything like that and lay them out as a full episode, and then we can take those and then animate them, etc., etc. And yeah, so like I said, we're about dead set in the middle of recording, and we're trying to get that finished. So be on the lookout for the next casting call that's going to be coming up here. So we can get our recordings done.
Hopefully.
Yes. If you sound like Vexus or if you sound like Tuck, boy, do we need you. So let's see here. I don't know. YT asked, "Have you ever thought about making a Discord for the reboot?" It's funny you should say that because
we only have a Discord.
Have a Discord. I'm gonna post the link right now. I'm grabbing it right now. Great.
I don't think they can actually.
And there it is.
Spring on is asking us to show clips. We can't even really have.
We can't show clips right now.
We don't.
Stuff that is the stuff that is. Yeah, we're not jumping on full-blown animation quite there yet. Like I said, we got to get our voicing done and then comes animation. But that's not to say we haven't started it whatsoever. We do have some segments that we've been attempting. We're trying to figure out with animation right now, our little department, we're trying to figure out what would be the best animation style that we're doing. It's basically we're just trying to test out how to divide the work and to see which one is the better process, which one can produce faster and more accurate work, stuff like that. So that's where we are with animation. We're still trying to test our feet in the waters, but we're more far along with voice acting, which I mean that comes first. So I mean. So, but once we do start having clips, yeah, that'll be much more frequent. Let's see. There has been someone screaming outside of this building all day, and I don't know who the heck it is. All right. Well, Kanan Speller asked, "What's up with the past end line?" You said 2017 to 2018. No, well, kind of technically. We said that release time was somewhere between 2017 to 2018, meaning that it could be December 31st, 2018, and that would be the release date of episode 1. But that being said, our current plan is we're looking like it's gonna go a little bit over, not too far, I don't think, but just a little bit over. It's to make sure we get good animation going.
It might be around 2019 when we release this. I'm not saying we are releasing in 2019. We're just saying it could.
Possibly. All right. Any thoughts on? Let's see. Squee Wee asks, when will the intro for season 4 come out? That is a work in progress currently, and I think our current schedule for that is tentatively. I'm trying to look up the.
Without spoiling anything.
Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying our tentative release for the full music video intro looks like it is. Well, I think the song is supposed to be done in. The song itself is supposed to be done somewhere around March, and then the entire animation segment, it's going to be released around June. That is partly because we are focusing on other animation aspects before the intro. I'm looking at our schedule for 2018 right now. See, like coming in February, we got table reads and voice acting recordings. Like I said, we're going to be starting on animatics.
I need to finish those scripts for.
We got, let's see. Yeah, it's about all months before is all working on voice acting and stuff. That's what we're trying to push out and get done. Anyway, RC Streams Incorporated, any thoughts on double length episodes? We have a few. So yeah. Let's see. What year does a reboot take place? A few years after the last season 3 episode, or a few months later? Nixfinity asks. Actually, it's kind of takes place directly after season 3. It's not like, I mean, it's not directly after. Like you, we're not going to see Whiteman trying to get out of the tiger mouth. But I mean, at the same time, it's like it'll be the exact same feel as you got when you went from season 1 to season 2 or season 2 to season 3. There's like no giant time leap or anything like that. It's just like another day in the life of Teenage Robot. Beta beatboxing, where are we going to be able to watch this? YouTube, and if not YouTube, Vimeo, and if not Vimeo, Dailymotion, and if not Dailymotion, we'll just post it on our own site at that point. Heckla Games asking. I'm sorry?
Unless Channel Frederator comes to us.
Well, I mean, that's wishful thinking. But Heckla Games asks, will you guys have references to other shows? Well, yes, of course. We already have a few references splattered against our backgrounds that we're sketching out and stuff. Mikey Flynn asks, season 3 kind of had an abrupt ending. Will you make a season 3 finale? Not really. We're just kind of going into season 4, but I don't know. I mean, they never really had finales other than Cluster Prime. Even season 1 didn't really have a finale. It just kind of ended after that. What was the last episode of season? Oh, I just accidentally activated Siri. All right. What was the last episode of season 1? Going in. Hold on. The last episode of season 1 was Call Hating. yeah, so they didn't really have a season finale either for season 1. So we're not doing a season 3 finale. We're just jumping right into season 4. RC Streams Incorporated asked, I asked this because here's an idea for one, return up to Cluster Prime. What do you think? Well, we are actually going to be doing one of that type of episode sometime in season 5, I think. Yes. And that's not really spoiling it because, again, think of any unresolved plot in the original Teenage Robot series. We're doing that. And one of those things is Jenny making the promise to return to Cluster Prime at some point. And, well, we got to do that. So that's going to be happening sometime in season 5. Christian McLaughlin asks, how old is Dr. Wakeman if she has this anti-aging machine? She's bound to have used it. And then how many times did she use it? We don't know how old she is. We just know she's old. Because in that episode, we recently talked about this when we were discussing one of our episodes for season 4. In that episode with the anti-aging device, good old Sheldon, she says after she de-ages herself, she's like, I feel like a spruce 55-year-old again. Which, damn, that must mean she's like in her 70s or maybe her 80s. Let's see. Canine Speller asks, are you using Adobe Flash? It depends on who you talk to in the crew. I personally use Toon Boom Harmony. I know a few people here use Flash, and I know others use Adobe Animate, which is their new program. Well, not so new anymore, but it was new for a little while. Yeah, it's mostly though Adobe Animate and Toon Boom.
Or the old rickety version of Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one.
What's
Murdock Logan is asking us, will we get a more backstory on why Vexes has her eyes set on Jenny so much?
Trying to think of if I can describe what happens without going too much into spoilers. Well, what I can say about that is that there are moments in the season 1 and especially Cluster Prime that the character Vexus and Wakeman and Jenny talk about previous battles and stuff and previous encounters and everything like that. That's stuff that wasn't really like shown in the original series. Well, we are going to explore that a little bit. And that's all I can say. I'm trying to set up something on my computer right now. That's why I'm still on my just on my Google account logo, which is just ironically just a Teenage Robot head. Let's see. Christian McLaughlin asked follow-up question, then how old is Dr. Wakeman's sister? I don't think she has an anti-aging machine. Yep, no, she doesn't. If she has any anti-aging whatever, it'd probably be like the pit from the Batman series. What's that called again? The League of Assassin.
Lazarus Pit.
The Lazarus Pit, that's it. It'll probably be something like that, where it's like she's got this pool of everlasting youth or something that restores her. But regardless, she does look quite younger than Wakeman. That's for sure. Mikey Flynn asks, will we have episodes farther outside Tremerton like the Vacuum Samurai episode, or will there be where her parts spread all around the world? trying to think. Most of our episodes take place in Tremerton, admittedly. We're trying to experiment with that. Like, we're trying to think of, like, where else can we go that's outside of Tremerton. And we have a few locations like that in season 4, but it's mostly in Tremerton. I'm not gonna lie. But we do have a few moments in season 4 where we go outside of Tremerton and take a look around. But it's mostly Tremerton. So,
A full-on Indy Jones adventure.
Complete with the red dot traveling around the globe with against the brown map.
Running away from giant boulders.
Yeah. I don't know why TS. Have you guys seen any of the new Teenage Robot memes?
What?
Oh, no. Gotta say no on that. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see if I can pull this up quick.
Ken Speller is asking us about the Brad Melody relationship.
Let me see. Kanan Speller asks, what about Brad Melly? Well, that is an unresolved plot. We got to resolve it, so get ready. Squee-wee. Oh, that's a good question that we don't get a lot. Will the reboot be discontinued if Nickelodeon decides to do anything with Teenage Robot? That is a very excellent question. If Nickelodeon decides to all of a sudden reboot Teenage Robot themselves, like they have been with like Hey Arnold or Invader Zim, which, hey, props to them for coming back. But if they decide to do that with Teenage Robot, our current plan is that we take a look at how they treat Teenage Robot, and we're like, all right, are they doing like a proper reboot, or are they going to be doing like a Teen Titans Go reboot? And then but hey, if it is a proper, respectful reboot, like kind of the Hey Arnold or the Invader Zim, I'm presuming that one's not out yet, but I'm presuming they're doing a respectful reboot for that one. Then hey, it's pretty much just be we wrap up shop, because that would be the purpose of our reboot fulfilled. It is like it's there, it's continuing. We will of course release everything that we had at that point, if that happens. So all our work doesn't go into vain. It all gets out there, and everything is just pushed out at that point. And we just wrap up shop and said, hey, we had a good run, but now our purpose is fulfilled officially by Nickelodeon, so we don't need to do this anymore. But if it is like a Teen Titans Go reboot where it's like a drastic change to the show, and we'll just keep on going and see until we finish or are forced to stop. Kind of like we're doing now. So that being said, I'm going to go to the next question. Christian McLaughlin asks, will any good characters turn to the dark side of the Force? Possibly. Maybe.
Do it.
Do it. Let's do it. All right. Possibly. Yeah, that's an option. The average kid, let's see. I don't know if that's a question. I think I just read that too fast. RC Streams Incorporated. Last question. Did you catch my audition that I sent in? I tried to voice a Scar from Lion King. What did you guys think? I know it's not one of the original characters, but if you have a new secret role, I'll try it. Well, I'm still on back order of auditions. So bear with me on that. I'm checking the emails. I'm trying to look for one that says something about Scar. Oh, that's the exact same logo. So yeah, I did get it. I just haven't gotten it to you yet. It's in my audition little thing here. I got a lot still to get through. I'm still fighting the back order. So we'll get to it eventually. It's coming soon. We'll get to it eventually. If you haven't gotten an audition acceptance yet, it's one of two things. It's either I haven't gotten to the audition yet, or two, you haven't been accepted. And if so, just audition again if you feel like I want to try again. If because even though if you don't get accepted the first time, that doesn't mean you can't audition again. One of the poor things about living in Chicago is that you constantly need to have lotion on standby because the air up here is so dry. It is insane. It's drier than frickin' Arizona, and that's saying something.
At least it's not Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Greenstar78 asks, do you guys have a good voice actor for Vector yet? I don't know who Vector is, but I presume that's a typo and it meant in autocorrect. I meant to say Vexus. And no, we do not have a
Dropbox. Your Dropbox is almost full.
Well, my Dropbox is almost full, everybody.
Oh, you have a Dropbox account, huh?
Yeah, I got a Dropbox account, but apparently it's almost full. Anyway, let's see. You guys got, as I was saying, no, we don't have a voice actor at all yet for Vexus. So if you think you sound like Vexus, send it in. You don't have any competition, seriously.
Competition. If I was the voice of Vexus, I would.
No, I mean like there's no one who's like coming in going like, I'm here to do Vexus. I'm here to do I'm auditioning for Vexus. This is my Vexus voice. Ain't it so good? There's no like Jenny. When we casted Jenny, we had a few that were like pretty good, pretty good Jennies. There was some competition there, but like with Vexus, that's like we got this empty bucket of nothing.
We have a few Vexus is auditioned, but we didn't.
Is there a little something we can do with audio manipulation?
Well, yeah, the audio manipulation will help as well, but we got to get the inflection and the voice tone correct first, because what was I saying? Audio effects won't help that. It's got the mannerisms have to be natural and stuff. But anyway, back to questions here. I'm trying to load something up on my computer right now, so that's why I'm still ahead. Let's see. The Average Kid asks, I actually have a good question. How will you balance things like action, drama, comedy, and fights in this? Well, that is a good question. We are hoping we have a lot. That's a good question. I got to think about that for a second on how we're balancing it. Well, how can I answer this? This format right now is sort of like the original series, where it's a monster of the week sort of scenario. So you get your daily dose of that, your daily dose of action sort of deal, where every new episode there's like a new challenge for Jenny to fight or something going on. So pretty much every episode we got so far has a climax action scene. At some point, but that's not. I shouldn't say. Don't immediately think that when I say Monster of the Week, I mean the sense of there's a new problem every week sort of deal with, you guys know the term Monster of the Week, where it's not to describe like every week there's a new monster. It is every week there is a new problem for the main character to face and to overcome. It's an normal term to describe the setup for superhero cartoons. Like Danny Phantom was a Monster of the Week situation where every episode there's a new bad guy or a new problem to deal with. Teenage Robot, the original series, was a Monster of the Week scenario where every episode there's something new. With right now our format is like that. With comedy, of course, we're just sprinkling it in everywhere where it makes us laugh. And we know comedy is subjective, but we just kind of write. And if it makes us laugh, we go with it. And as for drama, that's a little bit more. That's the one that we really look into. We do have a little bit of drama going on in this series. That's we're trying to be careful about it, because if we don't want to make it too dramatic too soon, we're eventually going to ramp things up, of course, but if we do it too early, that means it'll be too disorienting from the original show, but it'll eventually be more dramatic. It'll like a little ramp. Let's see. I hope I answered that question okay. The average, all right, now I'm behind in questions. Darn. The average could ask, Nate, are you in Chicago? Yes, I'm in Chicago. I moved from Arizona to Chicago. RC Streams Incorporated. Thoughts whether you or Nick does it? Teenage Robot, the movie. Fun fact, this whole entire project started as a singular movie, but there were so many ideas thrown out there that it just like expanded it into 2 seasons, which is harder, but you know, there's too many good ideas and too many subplots that we had that had to be wrapped up, like the Brad X Melody thing, the Jenny X Brad X Sheldon thing that the fandom won't decide which they prefer. It'd be a hell of a lot easier for us, trust me. But we had to wrap up Vexus. We got to wrap up the biker gang. There's a bunch of people we got to wrap up, and you can't do that in a single movie. So it just like slowly expanded from then into 1 season, then it expanded it into 2 seasons, and here we are. Christian McLaughlin asked, any themed episodes like horror, romance, western, musical? Yes. Yep, and I'll leave it at that. Yes, there are.
And if there are any musicals, we are trying to write songs for, too.
Well, I mean, we don't have any musicals. I guess don't get excited for a musical yet, because we don't have any of that. But we do have themed episodes. That's for sure. So let's see. Morgan Murdock Lunder. Oh my God, Morgan Murdock. Lundgren. I'm sorry. I'm instantly sorry. Question: on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys need Vexus?
10.
It's anywhere between
10 and 10. It's
anywhere between 9,000 and 9,001, somewhere in there.
That too.
So would you say it's over 9,000?
Hey, damn it. All right. Mikey Flynn asked, if you make Vexus without a voice actor, would it be possible to make her mute and give an explanation? Honestly, gonna be completely honest, if we keep going this way where we don't have a voice for Vexus, we're probably gonna do that scenario where it's gonna be like, oh no, look out, Vexus. Oh no, your voice box got hit. I guess you sound different now permanently. But
we could do an Inspector Clouseau sort of thing.
Oh, so if you sound like Vexus or Tuck is even more important. I would say if Vexus is 9,000 and 9,001, Tuck is in the millions, because Tuck's a main character.
9,000!
Honestly, I was never a huge fan of shows like having to give an explanation for why the voice actor changed.
What I don't know. I just don't know what to
Tell
do.
that to the fans.
I guess I'm a minority on that.
Let's see. RC Streams Incorporated, thoughts for the Jenny Vexus final battle. Well, we can't really reveal our thoughts on the final battle, because you know that's kind of spoilers. But there is going to be a final battle eventually. Trust me. It's like another one of those subplots we got to wrap up. So there is a final battle. Can't give details, but there is. Christian McLaughlin, how about a homage to classic horror such as Frankenstein, Dracula, Phantom of the Opera, or The Twilight Zone? Squeewee asks, will Brad try to become a hero that is on Jenny's level? Example, Silver Shell. That's part of Brad's character. So I mean, he's always been trying to be this dude
Keyword trying.
Yes, who's trying to. He's always like looked up. He's pretty much always looked up to Jenny, to be a superhero. He wants to be a superhero himself. It's kind of his character progression. I don't know if he's gonna go full out like don a alter ego or something like spiky haired man. I don't know if he's gonna go full on like that, but he's gonna be like he was in the mostly season 2 and season 3 in there. He's definitely gonna be trying to step up to the plate and be more effective in superheroing and stuff, even though he's not a superhero. Let's see. Kane and Speller are XJ1 and XJ going to have a bigger role in the later seasons. There are definitely a few episodes where we focus on them. We haven't forgotten the Xray Sisters. Yeah, I guess that's all I can say about that. There's a few episodes where we focus on them. I don't know why to ask if you guys have seen the Y107 Facts about MLaaTR. They spoke about 2 of Rob and Zeddy's ideas of the unmade episodes. If you had not watched it yet, I think you may want to if you need ideas. First of all, yes, we've seen it. Number 2, we know of the unmade episodes, so I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. We know of the unmade episodes, and we have actually taken a look at them quite closely at some points. So, yeah. Lots of questions. I'm still trying to load up this darn thing. I'm gonna take a break. Just
what thing are you trying to load?
Trying to load up this. Here we go. Toon Boom Harmony. That's it. I'm trying to start something. Let's see. Okay, now back to questions.
Why do you need Toon Boom Harmony for?
I was gonna load up. I don't know if I can though. It's I've recently upgraded Toon Boom, so I might have to look into that. But I want to see if there's any more questions that I'm missing.
Already seen Pellet? I'm seeing confused.
Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No questions I'm seeing. Oh my gosh, we've got 15 minutes and I've just been answering questions this whole time. Hey, wait.
Underneath seed pellets.
All right, let's.
I noticed something.
All right. I'm trying to load up. I don't know if it's working. It's slightly disappointing, but I've been trying to load up an animatic for a special something we're working on.
Well,
I guess we can just flat out say what it is. We're trying to work on, and you guys got a teaser trailer a few years back. We're trying to work on an official trailer, and I'm trying to load up the animatic, but it's not working. So maybe next time, I guess. Not working this time. I wish it did.
Maybe it didn't work with me when I got Toon Boom Anime Pro.
Yeah, like well, maybe I'll download it again. Hold on, I'll download. I don't think it's gonna happen this stream, but maybe next stream we'll finally be able to display that cool animatic for everyone to see. We can't upload it to YouTube because it's not done, but I mean it'd be cool. It'd be cool to show on the stream. That's for sure. Club of Games TV asked, "Do you need music composers for now?" We have a few music composers, but the more the merrier. So. If you compose music, go ahead, right ahead. More the merrier. I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna just re-download Toon Boom Harmony and see if that fixes it. Again, though, I don't think that's gonna be. It's gonna be ready downloading by the end of the stream, unfortunately, because that Toon Boom Harmony is a large file.
Screely, is all the progress saved on Nick's computer, or is it shared between all of you?
We have a Google Drive. It's shared between all of us.
No, we have it all on Nate's computer, and we discussed them nicely.
I think you meant Nathan because you typed in my name.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you don't want to keep everything on my computer, that's for sure. All right, where is it? Where's my account? My downloads. Re-download. Let's see if this helps. All right. So hopefully next live stream, we can do that.
Unless,
that's my deadline, isn't it, though? That's my deadline for the... Let me check the schedule again. Yep, February 2018. Nathan completes animatic for official trailer. So that is my deadline. So yes, it'll if not this stream, it's definitely next stream.
Unless you still have time to stream it.
No, like I said, it's got to. I'm gonna try re-downloading Toon Boom Harmony. So I don't know if it's gonna finish, and it's still downloading as I speak. So it's gonna take a while. Because Toon Boom Harmony is a few gigabytes large. And I don't mean just like, oh, it's only 2 gigabytes. I'm talking like it's a hefty program. Like the 14. Let's see. Right? Wait a minute. Oh, it's a network that takes forever. That's weird. Well, my point is, it's probably not going to be this stream. Okay, let's see. Any questions? That being said, I'm loading up my tablet so I can load up something like maybe in Photoshop and work in something in Photoshop if I can't work on that. Oh yes. So speaking of which, we've been vaguely been talking about it. The difference between the teaser trailer and the official trailer. I've gone over this before, but for newcomers, it's okay. A teaser trailer teases you, hence the name, with images that may or may not appear in the actual movie/show, which is why when you see a teaser trailer for a movie, there's a lot of imagery that doesn't even make it into the final product. It's pretty much like a concept trailer, the proof of concept almost. But an official trailer uses direct footage from the official movie or series, and that is what the official trailer for our series is going to do. It is going to be showing like brief clips, stuff like that. That's from the actual episodes, stuff like all sorts of stuff. So if you thought that there was going to be a cluster bomb falling to Earth like there was in the teaser trailer, I'm sorry, but you are sadly mistaken. But keep in mind that when the official trailer comes out, that's going to be all official imagery to really get excited about. So, yeah. Kirby, Link, ACW, I'm new here. Are you guys actually making a reboot of this show? Yes. Yes, we are.
We're trying to. Not an official one, though.
Oh, yeah, I should say. No official, not official, unofficial.
Yeah, that's one of the most frequent misconceptions I hear, is that like it's an official reboot that's going to be premiering on Nick.
Yeah,
which I wish that was the case, but unfortunately, this is completely fan-made.
Exactly.
All nonprofit.
Exactly. Yeah, this is going to take a while. This download. There's all right. I'm gonna put this into perspective. There is 26 minutes left remaining of just downloading the initial file. That is not installing it, and that's not running it. It's just downloading the file to install it. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm on a Mac, so it'd be like downloading the exe for Windows. It's the I'm downloading the .dmg, which is the program, which is the thing I can click and open to then download the actual program and install it. So, and that, like I said, is taking forever as it is. So, again, probably not going to be this stream, but next stream for sure. All right. All right. I'm going to try loading up Photoshop here instead. Let's make this document. What's the calculator here? Our dimensions for the show is 1080 by 1440. So if I multiply that by 3 to make a nice giant background, the width is going to be, no wait, the height is 3240, and then the width is 40 times 3, 4320. Now it's a nice big background. Now I'm going to screen share this one. Ta-da. All right. So that being said, we have about an hour left in this stream. I loaded up my Photoshop document just to work on sketching out title cards, maybe a background. I'm turning on this. Are you kidding me? All right, you kidding me? This is all right. My tablet. I'm having great amounts of fun right now. My tablet is deciding not to turn on today.
Oh no!
Like,
oh no!
Oh, please!
All right, so
did it get
I'm sure you're tired of looking at my damn freaking computer head. So here, let me stop screen share. Let me turn on my freaking. All right.
Not this.
Here I am. So not only is Toon Boom not working right now, but this tablet, good old tablet, see how it's not turning on. All right, come on, you darn thing.
Is it plugged in?
It's still all right. Yeah, I got a flashing light.
Uh-oh. Your
Yay.
tablet red ring. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, now it's black. Oh, no, it's back on. It was black, and now it's on. Okay. No, okay, now it's all staticky. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh.
What's going on? All right.
Okay.
I'll screen
Go
share.
slow, guys.
Okay. I'm back. I got the tablet working, I think.
Do you?
I don't know. All right, well, the cursor's not coming up, that's for sure. Let me check the plugins.
Oh.
What is this plugged into?
Besides, your tablet's cracked.
Yeah, I do. It is shattered too, so that might be a contributing to the problem. Contributing.
Okay, well, you have fun with that, and I'll read off some more questions.
All right,
All right, Christian McLaughlin asks, how about a mystery story like Sherlock Holmes or Hercules Parrot or whatever? I don't know. I can't read that style of storytelling. So like
Poirot.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's Belgian.
Like a whodunit kind of episode, like murder mystery.
I don't know if we have any episodes like that planned right now, but that's definitely an interesting concept. That's definitely something to put in the bin. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Possibly. We don't have anything planned like that right now, but definitely something we can look into. Excuse me.
Originally for season 4, and this is from my memory, not spoiler territory, but there was an episode planned from my perspective that Brand and Tuck open up their own detective department because they're tired of not solving any crimes with Jenny.
Possibly. Like I said, we don't have anything like that planned right now, but it's definitely something we can look into for season 5. I don't know why TS. I was on the forums of Tap Talk and I saw the post of all the episode names. Is there seriously an episode with Chapter 2 Electric Boogaloo in the name? No, there is not.
What?
Probably there. You probably saw there is a post on Tap Talk on the forums that supposedly is a list of all the unmade episodes of season 4. That list is incorrect. They got that list from a some Teenage Robot Wikipedia page that is out there somewhere, and to be honest, I have no idea where it is. But I saw it once and I never saw it again. But it is not. We do not have an episode called Electric Boogaloo.
That's more like a Mr. Science 3000 type of name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The wooden Lego asks.
I'm sorry. The wooden Lego. Am I being blocked? I have asked or said several things. No response, sir. If I sound, if this is no, you don't have an ad. I haven't seen them.
That's on us. We haven't really been paying attention.
I'm scrolling back up.
By the way, if any of you ask a question that we don't see or that we skip, just keep asking it, and eventually we'll get around to it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't see any by the wooden Lego. I think it's just maybe the system is automatically doing something. Maybe.
If you check at the top.
Oh, I found one. Okay, here's one. Are you the wooden Lego? Are you thinking of making anything else, as in games? Not games. No. This is pretty much it for teenage.
But it takes code.
We're all amateurs in filmmaking as it is. We have absolutely no idea how to tackle video games whatsoever. That's not even. I made a side scroller game when I was in 6th grade, but then at that point, that about sums up my game making knowledge.
So Toby Fox level game creation.
Honestly, if there's any a game that comes out of us, it'll probably be, like I said, this little Adobe Flash side scroller game that it sucks.
and you just press one button and she goes forward.
Exactly. Yeah. That sounds cool though. I might want to look into game design. PSXOX asks, when and where will the episodes be released?
The episodes will be released, like I said, on YouTube. If not on YouTube, on Vimeo. If not on Vimeo, on Dailymotion. And if not on Dailymotion, we're just going to, last resort, release them on our own website. And as for a set release date, that kind of varies. It's really up to how many people we can get on the animation team and how fast we can finish our voice recordings and get all the voices we need for season 4 at least. I can't even speak for season 5 yet, but for season 4. Yeah, and the Q&As we said that from 2016 to 2018 or 2017 or 2018. Like I said, it might be delayed a little bit. We might push it into 2019 a little bit, but hopefully not too far. So,
Tune In Boss asks, are you going to insert yourselves into the story as background cameos the same way Stan Lee is in Marvel movies or something?
Well, we do have a lot of cameos. We do Easter eggs and stuff like that. We have sprawled throughout the series. I guess be on the lookout, possibly.
But we do not want to be like Stan Lee and just pop out.
Well, we don't. Well, Stan Lee's I like it. I enjoy Stan Lee cameos. I think they're fun, especially when they're really clever about it. Definitely not going to be to the, if it ever happens, it's definitely not going to be to the extent where it's like, oh look, it's Nick walking up to teenage robot Jenny, and then Nick goes, hey Jenny, you want to go off an adventure with me? And then Jenny goes, sure Nick, I'll go off an adventure with you. For some reason I sound like Mickey Mouse. It won't be anything like that. That's for sure. Nothing like where it's an intrusive cameo if it happens.
Doom Donuts asks, do you guys have a particular favorite scene from the show?
I think the confrontation with Vexus on an Escape from Cluster Prime is one of my favorites. What about you guys?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's still downloading the DMG. All right.
I was asking, speaking of the animation team, how large is it so far?
We have
not large enough.
Not large enough. We have a larger voice cast and script writing cast than we do animation cast. So we are working on a animation advertisement to try and draw in more animators, but yeah, we need a lot more animators. We have more voice acting people and more script writing people than we do animating people. So we need more of them. But to be fair, we've only so far we've only called out 2 script writing people and voice acting people. So we haven't like gone, hey animators, jump in yet. You know, it's been mostly just scripts and voices.
Dominic Bonanno asks, when are you going to finish the first episode?
As soon as possible, I assure you. We're working hard.
Are we going to have a buffer, like complete a couple before we...
What did you say? I'm sorry?
Are we going to complete a couple episodes before we release them again?
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to, because excuse me, when we release, we want to do it at least in a sort of set schedule, like maybe every Saturday or maybe every other Saturday or something like that. So we want to have a few episodes done when we start releasing. So by the time it's time to release the final episode of season 4, we can release it on time without much delay. Tomb and Boss ask, how are you going to plan on the release to your episodes? Never mind, I guess.
Squeewee asks, how many members are on the production crew? And by the way, I'm sorry about my previous question. It was really stupid. I didn't see your previous question.
Remember the previous question, but there are about, the last time I checked, there were about 50 to 55 people on the production crew. That's total, I should say. It's not like it's including people who have come and gone. So active members right now, there's probably more along the lines of about 20 individuals. So because over the course of these couple of years we've been working on it, people come and go, which is fine. People got lives. So, but hey, always accepting more. Always accepting more. If you want to join on in, sign up.
I don't know why T asks, will there be more on Jenny and Sheldon's relationship?
Well, we had the Jenny versus Brad versus Sheldon, that whole love triangle that the fan base has created. We have to wrap that up. So, and Jenny's relationship with Sheldon is a part of that. So I guess the correct answer is yes. We will be looking into that a little bit because we have to wrap it up. With these seasons, we can't leave it on a empty note.
Dominic Bonanno asked, what your thoughts on what in the robot?
What?
I don't know what he's referring to that.
I don't know either.
I know it's no, it's not even an episode name, is it? No.
That's all parody.
I thought it's that one episode.
Oh yeah, that's the name.
She goes back to kindergarten. I thought.
Yeah.
No, it's that. That's the name of the Zone parody. I just remember now.
Well.
Yeah, I will say one thing. I will say about that is that the animation quality is like scarily similar to the actual show. Like I honestly thought I was watching like an original episode.
I wonder what. Hey, I wonder. Hey, if I'm looking over here.
I soon realized that that was not the case.
Hey, everybody, take a look at this. Look at this adorable little thing. It's called a red herring ladybug. It's called the red herring ladybug. Everyone appreciate the red herring ladybug.
What?
Why?
I
red
appreciate
herring ladybug.
It's red. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I think Nate's getting tired.
All right. Well, Tune and Boss asked, what roles do you still need for the people of... I'm sorry. What roles do you still need more people of for production? Animators. Animators. If you can animate, we'd love to have you.
Join us now.
And if you sound like Tuck or Vexus, yes, come in too.
Right. Club of Games TV asks one more question. Will you make an episode in RPG style?
RPG.
Like in a video game style?
I don't
like early Final Fantasy.
I don't know if it's following like a character in the first perspective or
yeah, I'm not sure either, but one thing
because that's role-playing game, but I don't know, like, is it like
Dungeons and Dragons?
No, like how would you? What's a role? I'm sorry, I know what a role-playing game is, like in a style of video game, but I don't know how that would apply to a movie, because like the whole point of a role-playing game is to make a character and then interject it into the main plot of the game that you're playing.
And argue about the stats all the time.
All the time. I don't know what you mean by RPG style for a TV show, though. If you mean like a video game style,
we might.
It's more of a. I would ask if you could clarify that, if you want a better answer.
Addison Fox asks, how close are you to being done? We have about 80% of the first episode storyboarded.
Yeah, it's not far enough, that's for sure. But yeah. Like I said before, we're in the middle of voice recording, and after voice recording, then we can finally kick it off with animatics and animation. But it's kind of something that needs to get done first, with recording the scripts we have, because we can't continue without the voices that are in those scripts.
Yeah. And as for the scripts themselves, we have all the first drafts done for season 4, and we got about maybe half of them in final draft form.
Yeah.
And we're trying to work on finalizing the rest of them.
Yeah, we're getting close though. There's a lot of them that are so damn close to being done. We just got to pump out. But yeah, but our biggest progress right now is we're in the middle of getting lines recorded.
Yeah. And of course, there's still a couple of key characters that still need to be casted in order to record the lines.
X Pika asks, how long are the episodes expected to be? The episodes are about standard length for Teenage Robot, 10 minutes, broken up, 2 10-minute episodes combined into a 20 to 30-minute episode. And then there's a few episodes that might be double length. Some specials.
Christian McLaughlin asks, how about having Vexus and her minions in a Pinky and the Brain type discussion on taking over the world?
That would be humorous?
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty standard for them.
As I trace the entire giant crack that is on my poor screen.
I don't know why T asks, will Krakus be needed or no?
Krakus. He's not in season 4, but he's another character we need to wrap up. So he would definitely be returning for season 5. But now current plans for season 4. And that's not much of spoilers either, because in our casting calls we didn't list Krakus at all.
Addison Fox asks, do you know Jenny's opinions on net neutrality?
Support it, I presume, because that's what any sensible person would do. Kind of important for business transactions.
Yeah, I support net neutrality too.
I do too, but I'm wondering if there's any need for it in the future.
Yeah, possibly that could be something that might be interesting to thinking about, like different policies and stuff that are totally different in the future. But yeah.
Caramel Corn says, I haven't watched this channel in months. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My computer is not acting as it's supposed to be at the moment. I wish the Toon Boom didn't stop. All right.
Fox says, what about her opinions on Donald Trump as president?
Well, we don't need to get into
she wasn't political. She wasn't around back then.
Yeah, we don't need to get into political stuff. All right. Let's see.
Yay, politics.
Eh.
All right. Let's see. Any more questions? I don't know.
Just Another Nerd asks, doesn't the show take place in 2073?
Yes.
Around that time.
Yep. Switch windows again. Whoop. All right.
That show's automatic.
It's downloading again.
No.
All right. I'll fine tune it. I'll spend a month. Oh, now something happening. All right. I don't know what's happening. I'll spend a month working on it, I guess, and then it'll be ready by next stream, that's for sure. I wish it would not have been turned out this way this stream, but well, technical difficulties. Murphy's Law.
Mental Issues Jr. asks, any episodes with time travel?
Not in season 4, that's for sure. Well, I guess that's the answer to that question.
Kanan Speller asks, why are you making this reboot?
Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was me. I was doing a little bit of a nostalgic run of watching a bunch of cartoons that I watched as a kid, and one of them landed on Teenage Robot, and I watched the entire series again, and I found something in common with all the things I was revisiting. I was revisiting Martin Mystery, American Dragon, Teenage Robot, Spectacular Spider-Man. All these shows that I was revisiting were canceled. There was never a conclusion. There was never like, this is the final episode that the creators wanted to do. This is like the final episode that you can put to bed this series. None of them had it, and I was growing tired of it. I was growing tired of being left on a cliffhanger every time. So I thought to myself, you know what? I can animate. I got a program. I'll do it myself. And so I decided to choose a series. I wasn't going to do all of them because there was no way I could do all of them. And it was the finalists were, like I said, I think it was between Martin Mystery, American Dragon, and Teenage Robot. I decided against Martin Mystery because Martin Mystery has a style that I have immense difficulty in replicating. It's kind of an anime-ish style, but at the same time, it's not completely anime. There's some differences in there. That's not like that's what makes it difficult, because it's a mixture. It's almost like Teen Titans Go, but even then, there's something else about it where it's like a blend of Western animation and Japanese anime. It's a fine tune. But anyway, that was the first to go. And then it was between American Dragon and Teenage Robot, which it was actually going to be American Dragon for a while. I thought I'm going to do American Dragon. But the reason why I finally swapped to Teenage Robot was because Teenage Robot, I felt more bad about Teenage Robot when I learned about the stuff that went behind the scenes in the events of its cancellation. American Dragon had a pretty standard cancellation. It was just kind of like, well, it's time to go. We had our run. But Teenage Robot, there was like all the crap that went down where season 3 was put on hold until 2008. It was canceled in 2005, right after it received or was nominated for an Emmy for Escape from Cluster Prime. It was shot out of that Clash of the Nicktoons voting contest back in what year was that? 2010. They forced it to lose, even though it won the vote. And then there was the mistreatment with poor advertising. It's like it was just that treatment. I felt more bad for it, and at the same time, I am a huge fan of Art Deco. Which for those who don't know is the style of the show. It's an actual art style. It's Art Deco. Take a look into it sometime. It's very nice. It's very nice art style. And at the same time, I felt like I had more of a chance to bring in, how do I say it? Like more things to do. Like American Dragon, honestly, if that were, I could only see that becoming like 2 movies and that's it. And that there's no additional seasons. There's 2 major plots that need to be wrapped up and that's it. And like I said, put 2 movies there and you're done. With Teenage Robot, there was a lot of plots. Like I said earlier before, I tried to segment it into a single movie, but then that evolved into a season, and then 2 seasons, and yada yada. Here we are. So that's pretty much all in a nutshell why Teenage Robot was selected. I hope I answered that okay.
And we're glad you brought it back.
Well,
like using the Titanic.
Not back all the way. Got to keep on working at it. But let's see. Any more questions?
I don't know. YTS. Will there be any references to online culture like Filthy Frank or something?
I wouldn't go so far to say online culture. I don't think we're doing that. If it's a reference, it's probably going to be to either another movie or another TV series or something like that. It's probably not going to be a reference to something that's current event or something that's online, like an online critic or an online meme or something like that. We definitely not a meme. God, no.
We have a strict no meme policy.
Yeah, I mean, if we draw a funny face and that evolves into a meme, that's one thing. But if it's like, I'm not going to go out and like, what meme can I shove into this episode? And it's like, no,
What?
God, no. Let's see.
Christian McLaughlin asks, please tell me, what do you do with flubbed up lines? Animate them for fourth wall breaking bloopers?
Probably, if we have time, we had already discussions about that. Yeah, we also have a blooper bin where if we put all like flubbed lines or flubbed script readings or something like that. We got a blooper bin, so yeah, maybe if we have time, definitely. Because I always enjoyed those Pixar moments where they would animate their bloopers.
Oh yeah.
I wish they didn't stop doing that. I love that. As a kid. All right, next question.
Addison Fox asks, do y'all know the channel Red Sam 121 and his awful Minecraft robot videos?
I
haven't.
No,
I haven't either.
Wait, Red Sam?
Red Sam 121.
Oh, he's that one dude from a long time ago. He had a lot of ideas that he wanted to push into the show.
It must have been a really long time ago because I'm not recalling. I
think he talked to me once or twice, but other than that, I don't really remember.
He was at the forums multiple times. We had to ban him for one reason.
No, I mean...
Club of Games TV asks, another question, what could be if Jenny had a father?
It seems like a what-if scenario. I mean, I guess it would be it wouldn't just be like an inventor partner if Whiteman had one. That would technically be the father. Since she's Wakeman's the inventor, so that's like the mother. So the father would just be like a lab assistant, I guess. But Wakeman, it's gone on record in the original show that Wakeman built Jenny alone. So,
yeah,
I guess that's about it. Let's see. Pumpkin Jack LP asks, will the animation quality, not style, be better, closer to the original in the actual episodes than in the trailer? Since you guys are still recruiting animators, I'm curious. Better than the trailer, yes, because when I did the trailer, that was all me. Back when I was still launching this thing. Since then, I've learned a thing or two about aspect ratios and the original aspect ratio of the show and all that, and how to properly texture a background so there's not that weird digital bumpiness going on. So, and now that we're also getting more animators on the team and stuff like that, it'll increase in quality from the teaser trailer, that's for sure. Wish I had more stuff to show. I should probably come up with like backup plans for whenever I want to show something, it doesn't work out. I should come up with like backup plans. If this doesn't show, I'll show this.
A drawing competition?
We could probably do something like that if we want to do that.
Just as a time filler?
Yeah, I mean, do you guys... I'll wait for the response, too, because there's a little bit of a lag. Do you guys want to see a drawing competition like we usually do? Possibly? Maybe?
We have 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
But about the animatic, Nathan, are you going to show it during the mains? Like, before it gets finished?
What do you mean?
The trailer animatic during our production meetings?
Well, possibly, yeah. But I want to focus on getting our normal schedule done. This is the animatic is more of a side project for me, so to get done before the end of February, so we can all start working on it. But for the production meetings that we have, I want to focus on our normal schedule. Dun.
Edison Fox is asking us, why did you have to ban the Red Sam dude?
I don't know. That's if it happened years ago. So, like I said, I don't even recall the dude.
Oh, come on. If you look through the archives of our meetings, Nathan.
Well, you know how many we've had so many goddamn meetings. It's not like a simple process. We've had what? We started doing meetings in like what was it? November of 2014, and we have yet to have a single like cancellation, and we've had it every week. So that is how many weeks in a year?
Like 70 something
times 3. And that's how many meetings we've had. So I don't recall. It's way far back.
Let the poor man forget.
Let's see. Christian McLaughlin asked, any cyborgs like a better view of how prosthetic limbs have evolved? We are upgrading technology throughout the series. There's going to be episodes centered around how technological advances have changed some aspects of living, because it's something that the original series didn't do. It would take place in the 2070s, but it was kind of basic technology, like nothing progressed. But so cyborgs, we've dabbled with the possibility of cyborgs. With the whole prosthetic limbs becoming more and more advanced. All right, so I'm not seeing an answer. I'll ask again, though. Do you guys who are watching want to see us do a draw off like we usually do? I'll wait again because there's like a 2-minute delay or something. Da, 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 da. I think I think they're saying sure. I think so. So we'll do a drawing competition. Why not? So for those who don't know, the drawing competitions, how they work is that we give each other prompts to draw, and we have about 10 minutes to draw them. But the prompts have to be vague enough to allow some sense of creativity. Where, like, say, this is a common example. Prompt can't be draw Jenny Wakeman crossing over with Danny Phantom. That's way too specific. It would be more like draw Jenny Wakeman crossing over with an early 2000s Nicktoon. And if it just so happens to be Danny Phantom, there you go. So that being said, and of course it has to be PG and everything like that. So that being said, I'm going to jump up to my normal viewfinder here, and I'm just going to go down the line. So, Eric, you have to give a prompt to Jonas.
Okay, Jonas, you're going to draw a character from Teenage Robot wearing some Teenage Robot merchandise. Whether that's a shirt or a hat or shoes. Interesting, doesn't matter.
The sellout.
All right, Jonas, now you give a prompt to Nick.
Nick, I want you to draw a Teenage Robot character in a meme.
A meme?
Evidently there's some Teenage Robot memes circulating that I have yet to see. So,
but it can't be one of the Teenage Robot memes. It has to be like one of the classic. Classic ones.
So he's like, all right.
You're inventing a new meme.
Oh, that's even difficult. More difficult. All right. Well,
I know. Suffer.
Suffer. Okay, now Nick, you give me a prompt.
Honestly, I'm running out of ideas because I'm not entirely sure. Draw any teenage robot character, good or bad. Ugh.
Try asking the chat for ideas if you can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm like running out of ideas now.
Do you want us to come back to you?
You could do.
Oh,
a
Christian
name.
McLaughlin is saying custom party.
Hmm?
They say dabbing. Well, the gender bent.
I believe that is
I think
Rule 63.
Gender bent
Yep.
before.
Gender bent is when you take a character and you make them the opposite gender. It's a common thing among fan drawings. Like a gender bent Darth Vader would be the exact same, only female instead of male.
Any teenage robot character in a different art style.
Is that your prompt?
I'm taking Lily's word from it.
Well, all right. So, do you need more time, or?
No, I'm good.
All right. What is the prompt for me?
You can draw any teenage robot character in a different art style.
Ooh. All right. Interesting. Okay. And my prompt for Eric is select your favorite movie from 2017
Oh, geez.
and have the main character of that movie appear in Teenage Robot in some shape or form. Like
Okay.
it's not Teenage Robot crossing over with the movie. It is this movie crossing over with Teenage Robot, as in the main character from this movie is like boo transported to Tremerton and is in Tremerton.
Okay. Honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot of movies in 2017. So
And
bear
if
with
not-
me on this.
And if not the main character, an essential character, like a big standpoint character, if not the main character.
Okay.
So, that being said, we're going to go down the prompts of which individual ones we have. Eric, you are drawing your favorite character, selecting your favorite movie from 2017 and inputting one of its major characters into the world of Tremerton, Teenage Robot. Jonas, you are... it was a long time ago.
Sellout.
It's a sellout.
I'm doing
Yes,
a sellout.
you're drawing a Teenage Robot character wearing a bunch of Teenage Robot merchandise. Nick, you are attempting to invent a Teenage Robot meme. Oh boy! And I am drawing any Teenage Robot character in any style, in a different art style other than Art Deco. We have 10 minutes to do so, starting at the 40-minute mark.
Hopefully your tablet works.
Yep, it's working so far. So I mean, here's hoping.
Might help if I screen share. How about that?
Draw it in. Ooh, I know what style I'm gonna go for. All right, cool. Oh, go.
Okay.
All right, I know exactly which style I'm gonna go for. All right, cool. I'm gonna do... Who's that character? It's pink. Lantern. That's it.
Has Jenny ever worn a shirt before?
Yeah, she did in that one episode where she was going out with the dude who was afraid of machines. I forget what it's called.
Whatever. I'm going to wing it.
Oh, well, there goes my drawing program.
Oh.
I'll try to do it really quick, just on paper.
All right.
I don't know how to make a meme so meme. I'm just creating what I can, and that's it.
Wow, it's definitely harder than it looks. It's really easier. Come on.
We got 4 minutes. Great.
Woo! Yeah.
Ah, screw it. No one lives forever.
Okay. One more minute.
This is like, I don't know. It's gonna be a big fail for me.
Don't even have time to color this. Just gonna try and
Do you see my little monstrosity?
All right, pencils down. Ugh. I tried.
Oh, dear. Oh, this is not
Okay.
gonna be good.
I'll go from side by side. Starting, going down the line. Starting with Eric. If you got,
Okay.
I know your program crashed. Do you have something or?
I got something.
All right.
All right, hang on. There we go. Wait, no. Okay. Well, it's not much because my program, crashed halfway through because
Difficulties
yeah.
today, aren't we?
Mm. But pretty much the only movie I really saw in 2017 was the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So I drew Jack Sparrow trying to order rum from Mesmer's.
Oh.
It's pretty crude because it was done in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's not, sorry about the program crashing.
Yeah, it's no worries. But I'm gonna, add a speech bubble, say like, "Where's the bloody rum?"
Yeah. All
This
right,
needs
moving
to be
on.
canon now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jonas. Oh God. There is Jenny wearing a Jenny hat, wearing Jenny earrings, wearing Jenny t-shirt, wearing Jenny pajamas, wearing Jenny roller skates, with watching Jenny on TV. Sell out.
It's real.
Hey, okay, that's pretty good. For the brief sketching we doing, and we have Nick apparently doing the attempt at a meme.
I told you this meme was bad.
When you really realize you're zombified. Meme fail. Okay.
I'll let it work.
To be fair, that's a very difficult task to invent a meme.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard. It's kind of something that just comes naturally after something.
Yeah,
that becomes popular.
memes sort of invent themselves.
Yeah. Oh well. I tried to draw Vexus in the DC animated universe style. My reference was Poison Ivy and Pink Starfire from that series.
It doesn't look that bad.
So I wish I could have done more with the hands though. There's still kind of that teenage robot-y, blocky hands. I probably should have. Oh well, 10-minute sketch. Oh, I did. So, all right. So that's the drawing contest. What we got? Any more? Did we miss any questions while that was going on? Just scrolling on up. I am not seeing any questions, so.
Let me turn off the abomination layer.
Oh, here's an interesting one. Bud9000 asks, I was wondering for the writers working on this project, what is your writing philosophy?
No memes.
I guess that would depend on what you mean by writing philosophy. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. Writing.
For me personally, it would be like try to give some more realistic and genuine moments, and maybe a little more intense and serious with the, you know, with the sentence structure, but also remember that it's still a comedy cartoon. The characters in character, and, you know, not take it too seriously, because it's hard to take this cartoon seriously when you have this art style.
Yeah, it's
very
hard,
comedic art style.
Yeah, especially if you want to do like a scarier scene where something a little bit more frightening happens. It's very hard to make things look frightening with this art style. I mean, we can make it look really nice and very interesting, but it's hard to make it like spooky, scary. It's more so making the situation as scary as can be instead of making the design as scary as can be at that point. Because the art style does not let you do a lot of detailed stuff. That's for sure. Did I lock up?
No.
Oh, okay. I was worried there for a second.
Yes, you locked up.
All right. Excuse me. Back to questionnaires. Question. All right. AADBZ person asks, how's the animation quality coming along, and is it in pre-production or post-production? Animation quality, we're still testing the waters of how we're going to be completely animating this. We're testing what situation is faster and what situation produces the best quality, and trying to find the happy medium. As for pre-production and post-production, I don't really know how to answer that. Pre-production is regards to pre-production and post-production usually is in regards to live action filmmaking, where pre-production is everything that becomes before the photo shoot, and then after principal photography is all post-production. I don't know. I guess I guess you could say we're in the middle of production, as in we're recording voices right now. I guess that'd be a little bit of the same as
because I mean, you really know the art style well, and you've kind of taught us kind of over the kind of year and whatnot how to design the characters. So as far as animation quality, it's working because you've nailed down the style, then you've passed it on to, I think it was Cakeman, and then we're all kind of working together just to kind of keep this fluid style going between the shots. So it's working. Just time management.
Thank you for the compliment. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the best way I can answer that. Caramel Corn asks, will you guys do crossovers for the seasons? Currently, no. We're keeping it in universe. No Danny Phantom crossover yet. Sorry.
Dang on it.
We want to keep it in.
About Danny Phantom.
We want to keep it. We want to keep it in universe. In Teenage Robot universe. That being said, let's see. AADBZ Persona asks, will the episodes release one at a time or all at once? One at a time. We want to release about every other week when we start releasing. So it's kind of like we release 1 week, and then the next week we have a behind the scenes or something, or maybe a teaser for the next episode, and then the week after is the next episode. So every other week is what we hope to do when we're finally finished. I guess that's... Oh, Christian McLaughlin asks, will Jenny get upgrades in the future of the show? Depends on what you mean by upgrade. I know I say that a lot this stream, but I mean, it's not like she's getting new weapons every once in a while, and we're constantly trying to come up with new things that we want her to do with her weapons and stuff like that. We're trying to come up with more creative things that she... I mean, we said this last stream, but a big thing about these episodes is that we're constantly trying to gear away from solving it with a laser, like a laser gun, because that gets pretty boring. It gets to a point where it's just, Jenny, there's a bad guy. Don't worry. Pew! Done. It's we want to be more creative with that, so we're trying to come up with different transformations that she can do that's different than just the standard, like I said, the ray gun or something. So you're definitely gonna see some new things coming out of Jenny and like transformation style, but I don't know about like upgrade, you know, like she becomes 50 feet tall, boom, upgrade. Yeah, I don't know about that, but definitely some new weapons and stuff.
Trying to figure out what that episode is with that one guy we mentioned was afraid of robots.
It was in season 3.
Oh, that's what is the name of that episode? That is, I'm gonna go right into my folder. What's the name of that episode? I thought that's like... it was a pun, wasn't it? Let's see. Season 3.
I'm just drawing a blank on that one.
It was... I took her down. Spoonful of Mayhem. Enclosure of Doom. Was it Spoonful of Mayhem?
No. Weapons of Mass Distraction. There we go.
No, Weapons. That's the one. Now that's the one where it's... Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Thank you, just another nerd, for jogging my memory.
Yeah, I got that totally screwed up. I thought A Spoonful of Mayhem was the one where she's dealing with the boy. She's trying to date the boyfriend, and then Weapons of Mass Distraction is the one that she deals with the Skyway lieutenant who's trying to, get her decommissioned. But I got him totally screwed up.
Oh, totally. You're referring to this image with the shirt. Or is this just a meme that somebody made?
Yeah, no, that's it.
That would have been... Well, I wouldn't say it would have made it any better, though.
Yeah.
But at least I have new reference now.
My computer is doing something really weird right now, and I don't think I like it. I'm watching like I'm looking at the Google Hangout window that we have, and then I'm looking at the YouTube, and it's freaking night and day what everybody is doing. And it's not because it's lagged behind. It's because like the Google Hangout window, there's people freezing, there's people glitching out, and then in the YouTube window, it's normal. It's so weird. What is going on with my computer tonight? This is weird. All right, next month it'll be better, but
is your graphics card dying on you?
I don't know. Maybe I just need to do a standard cleanup. It's ironic. Last stream, it was glitching up because it was just an old computer. This stream, it's glitching out because it's just doing some weird shit. So I guess, well, we have hit our 2-hour mark. So I'm sorry that this one wasn't as eventful as I thought it was going to be.
So tune in next month.
Tune in next month. We're going to have that animatic ready for display of the official trailer. So.
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. That's a deadline for me. So it's like it was a hopefully for this one, but deadline next month. So, yep. So that being
no. I mean hopefully because if it doesn't mess it up.
Oh yeah, I guess Murphy's Law, technical goofs could screw me over, but I'll make some backups. I'll make some backup plans if it doesn't go that way. I'll be like. I'll make it maybe do like an unlisted video on YouTube or something, or like or upload it somewhere so it's like it's there. So if I can't show it on my computer, I can just drop it off and show it. So something like that. So that being said, thank you guys for joining in on our for the first live stream of 2018. So and hey, I think I just realized this is live stream number 12, right?
So not quite a baker's dozen.
Yeah. So next live stream, I'm pretty sure, is going to be next live stream is going to be a full year since we started live streaming. That's interesting.
Yay!
Hey, so that's next live stream now. So that being said, thank you guys for joining in. Good night, and see you guys.
Right.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
See you.
I'll stop doing it. All right. I can wave. Hi, I've been waving. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, and check out the forums and on the public Discord on Teenage Robot. Yeah. See you guys.
Goodbye.